Welcome, welcome to the 2022 Houston Community College Commencement Ceremony. Candidates and guests, please be seated. Helping us today are sign language interpreters Gloria, Alex, and Evangelina Goodman Chavez. Everyone, please stand and give your attention to the HCC Police Honor Guard, who will present the colors of our nation and state. At this time, I would like to introduce Ruba Ani. Ruba is graduating today from HCC with an Associate's in Arts and Humanities. She plans to pursue a mechanical engineering degree and will continue to take engineering courses at HCC and will eventually transfer to a four-year university. Ruba will recite the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruba Ani.
Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The pledge to the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruba. Ladies and gentlemen, HCC music major minor, Isabella Richter, will lead us in our national anthem. Join me in welcoming Ms. Richter.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was
Thank you, Isabella, for the beautifully singing of the national anthem. Candidates and guests, you may be seated. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce the HCC Chancellor. Please join me in welcoming our Chancellor, Dr. Cesar Maldonado.
Thank you, Dr. Berger. Good morning, graduates, parents, relatives, and guests. Graduates, I congratulate you on this momentous occasion, one that honors each of you for earning a degree or certificate from Houston Community College. Your accomplishment was not an easy one, and I believe I can say that it was not one that you did alone. You had many supporters, family, professors, mentors, and friends, all who helped you along the way. Thank you, HCC faculty, for your dedication to providing the best possible education to these graduates. Your commitment will have a lasting impact on their lives, the lives of their families, and the communities that they live in. To the parents, family members, and friends who have gathered here in support of the graduates, thank you for your guidance to them in this critical milestone in their development. Graduates, please give your HCC faculty and staff and family and friends a big round of applause and appreciation for the help they provided you in this moment. Thank you. Now, as you reflect on what you've achieved, and as you proudly display your diploma on your wall or add it to your resume, know that in just a few years, this diploma should be displaced by greater accomplishments, other degrees, certificates. And why is that important? Well, because fast-paced, changing world that we live in, it's important that we keep learning. Knowledge is expanding in every career field. We can't stand still. We must keep expanding our knowledge too. So after a break, to enjoy what you've achieved and we're celebrating here today, I encourage you to get back into the classroom and keep advancing in what you learn. What you learn can take you far in your career and in life. Now, when I started college, I never dreamed my path would lead me here to become Chancellor of Houston Community College, one of the largest academic institutions in the country. My goal was to be an engineer, which I achieved in 1974. Now, when I graduated, I went on to design computer control systems for a company named Celanese Chemical Corporation located in Bishop, Texas. But I didn't stop there. I kept learning new disciplines, computer coding, accounting, supply chain, doing my best, making the most of opportunities that I was given. This led me to projects in Bay City, Clear Lake, eventually Florida, South Carolina, Connecticut, just to name a few. And still, I kept going. I felt that there was more that I could contribute to the company and to my communities. I built upon what I'd learned. I expanded the reach of my dreams. I kept striving to be better at my job and be the kind of leader that my family and my colleagues could rely on. So I left Celanese and went to work with my family, starting manufacturing plants, software company, and engineering design companies, and eventually earned a PhD in systems engineering. Now, all that knowledge and experience led me to where I am today. It's part of me here as Chancellor of Houston Community College. And after completing all of that, I still haven't finished my journey. Within each of you is the potential to do what I did, to what I'm doing today, continually transforming myself, learning more, helping more. And your education here at HCC has given each of you a strong foundation from which to do just that. But don't stop here. Keep going. Keep growing. Today is not a stopping point, but a starting point. You're at the beginning of your journey. Now, everyone on this stage with me today has a similar story of growth, discovery, persistence, and reinvention. I'm going to share stories about our HCC Board of Trustees. They represent an impressive mix of individual talents and professional backgrounds. They are all very accomplished leaders who also share in the vision of persistence and reinvention. Dr. Cynthia Litton-Gary began her career working as an environmental chemist and was employed as a research chemist and forensic scientist. She left corporate America to pursue a career in education and became very active in her community. She later received a master's degree in sociology from Prairie View A&M University and a doctorate in counseling. Trustee Monica Flores-Reichart, a San Antonio native, received her Bachelor's of Arts degree in public policy from Princeton School of International Affairs. She continued to receive her Juris Doctorate from Columbia Law. Trustee Eva Laredo was an educator for more than 36 years. Think of the number of students that she was able to help. And she earned her Bachelor of Science in Education at Texas Southern University, a Master's in Curriculum and Instruction Design from the University of Houston, and went on to be an elementary school principal for 11 years. Dr. Adriana Tamez is also a dedicated advocate for education. Dr. Tamez earned a bachelor's degree in interdisciplinary studies and a master's degree in educational administration at the University of Houston. She received her doctorate in education administration at the University of Texas in Austin, while she was a fellow in the nationally acclaimed Cooperative Superintendency Program. Dr. Reagan Flowers is an educator and entrepreneur and a social agent. Dr. Flowers holds a BS in biology and a minor in chemistry from Texas Southern University, an MA in counseling from Prairie View A&M University, and a PhD in education from the educational leadership from the Union Institute and University. Trustee Robert Glazer earned both his Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees from the University of Texas at Austin, and later earned a Master's of Business Administration from the University of St. Thomas. Trustee Glazer is a successful owner of an energy services and manufacturing company. Trustee Dave Wilson attended the University of Houston to study engineering. He is a licensed electrician and a successful business owner of an electrical contracting company, and has later, after that, started a nonprofit proprietary school. Dr. Prieta Vanderbilt Stallworth holds a Bachelor's of Science and Master's in Chemical Engineering from Rice University, a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry from Texas Southern University, an MBA, and a PhD in education. She's also a project management professional, certified by the Project Management Institute, and holds a minority business certification from Dartmouth College, Tuck School of Business. So as you look around, you see your HCC trustees that volunteer their time here to support you, and the administrators and faculty that are here today, all in our colorful regalia. Remember that some, if not all of us, started where you are today. We sat in the same seat. They faced the same obstacles, that same lure to sell themselves short, to stop for something less. But they pushed on. They had a goal in mind and they pursued it. So I hope you will pursue your goals and keep learning. I hope you become a lifelong learner. In this digital, global, and ever-changing world, it is the nimble, flexible, and innovative self-learner that will create his or her own opportunities. By being a lifelong learner, you will adapt well to change, growing stronger. You will have limitless possibilities if you build confidence through learning. When you believe in yourself and take chances, you will be successful. Let the barriers that you face be external ones, not ones created by you for yourself. I hope you will choose to play to your strengths and find your passion. Indeed, when you love what you do, you'll master your work craft. I don't feel like work. It won't feel like work. And you will be the best at what you do. That's how each one of us up here feels. So keep an open eye, an open ear, and an open heart, and let your true calling find you. I hope that you choose to work hard. All of you are smart, but smartness by itself is lazy. Don't think that any of your accomplishments will be earned by just being smart. It's when you combine smart with dedication and effort that you will achieve success. And don't rush or take shortcuts, as the truly worthy goals always come down the road. I hope you choose to protect your integrity. Although you are early in life's journey, the choices you make stay with you forever. Be slow, careful, and wise in making decisions on things that can harm your legacy. Finally, I hope you choose greatness beyond success. When you get that dream job, earn a good income. You will be financially successful and have a career. But when you live life for more than just yourself, when you help others, your family, friends, when you help the community, you move to greatness. The most fulfilled and rewarded people are the most generous ones, always giving of themselves to others. For you, I hope greatness. I congratulate each of you, and I know that you will make us proud in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Maldonado and Dr. Lyndon Gary. I would like to introduce the United Student Council President, Bill Davis. Mr. Davis's field of study is government and political science. He will be graduating this coming fall 2022. Mr. Davis hopes to run for a political office one day, either for the HCC Board of Trustees, City Council, or for a state office. Again, please welcome Mr. Davis.
Good morning, class of 2022. Thank you, Dr. Badget. Get your education and make getting a degree cool. That's what a wise man once told me. That wise person is my late grandfather. My grandfather was the pillar not only for my family, but also for me to get my higher education. He was the definition of a family man. I can still hear his strong voice saying, "A strong family is everything a person can ask for." No matter the trials, the tribulations I faced, no matter how hard my life got, I had to find peace and I had to find hope. When my grandfather passed in July of 2021, I needed to lean on the principle of faith. Faith to keep on the right path and to keep focused. That faith came in the form of my grandfather's last words to me: "You have this, and take care of what you're trying to accomplish." With those words in mind, I want to ask my peers in front of me on today, what's better for us? Do we settle for the world as it is, or do we work for the world as it should be? That question was asked to a group of community members in Chicago by former President Barack Obama. As a first-generation college student, I encourage you not to settle for the world as it is. I encourage you to keep going. I encourage you not to lose faith. Keep pushing for that bachelor's degree. Keep pushing for that master's degree. Who knows, even maybe that doctorate degree. I want to see some doctoral degrees in the near future. Keep aspiring to be better than your mother, your father, or in my case, my grandfather. The sky isn't the limit, you're the limit. Don't get discouraged and don't get disappointed during your journey. Keep pushing and keep going. Now I would like to turn my attention to our faculty, to our educators, the administration, our board of trustees, the faculty and the staff. On the behalf of the student body, those right in front of us and those to come, don't lose faith in us. You are the ones who prepared us for greatness. Your experience and passion for the education that you have given us was our guide and is our guide to achieve our dreams. You are the foundation that was bestowed here to help birth the greatness. Look at the students in front of us on today. That's greatness right there. That's family right there. You are the reason why we are destined for greatness. You have built a bond with us, and for that we are forever grateful. And hey, I just want to remind our faculty and staff, you educate while we graduate. In closing, I want to remind all of you, Houston Community College system is not just a school. We are a family who is very diverse, have different backgrounds, but we have one thing in common. We are eagles. We soar as high as the sky will let us, and we are in a pack and we soar in a pack. We are HCC Eagles. You did it, class of 2022. You have gained your wings to fly. You can leave this nest, but always remember you have and you can always come back home. Remember, we are one family, one college, and one community. We are Houston's Community College. Congratulations, class of 2022. You did it, and give yourselves a hand of applause. Congratulations, and go Eagles.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. Now it's my honor to introduce the Vice Chair of the HCC Board of Trustees, Trustee Monica Flores-Reichart, who represents District 1. Trustee Reichart will present the candidates for Houston Community College honorary degrees for 2022. Trustee Reichart.
Our next honoree is Miss Emily Riojas Cole. Emily Riojas Cole retired from the Houston Independent School District in 2001 after a 38-year career that included a decade as a teacher and 28 years as a school administrator. Ms. Cole spent the last 13 years of her career as principal of Davis High School, now Northside High School, a challenging inner-city school that grew into a highly successful academic institution. A pilot program that started at Davis evolved into a national program, Project Grad. Graduates really achieves dreams, helping to increase the school's graduation rate while also instilling a college-bound culture. It is Ms. Cole's core belief that through dedicated partnerships and with teaching and learning above and beyond the mandatory curriculum, students can be empowered to attain their dreams and aspirations. Ms. Emily Cole, because of your commendable commitment to serving others in your neighborhood and throughout Houston, I recommend that this Associate of Arts degree be conferred upon you. Our final honoree is Marcy Williams. Longtime Houston community volunteer, Mrs. Williams is a U.S. Army and Civil Service retiree whose federal career spanned decades. Mrs. Williams served for a decade as president of the Brays Oak Neighborhood Association, Super Neighborhood Council, and continues to work in providing leadership for neighborhood beautification projects. In her federal career, she first joined the Air Force before transferring to an Army Federal Civil Service position, serving along the way in telecommunications, logistics, and contracting roles before retiring in 1996. One of 9 children from a Minnesota farming family, she studied 2 years at the University of Maryland and earned an associate's degree in 1975. Ms. Williams, because of your commendable commitment to the greater Houston community, I recommend that this Associate of Arts degree be conferred upon you.
Congratulations and thank you. Please be seated.
Now, for the moment that we all have been waiting for. Woo-hoo! The presentation of our graduates for graduation. Candidates, after each name is announced, please proceed across the stage to receive your diplomas and then return to the seating area. Just a reminder that for the health and safety of the graduates and their families, Houston Community College leadership and HCC staff will not, unfortunately, be shaking hands as the graduates cross the stage. Again, photos will be taken to commemorate this event. Immediately following the recognition of our students, the program will continue. Candidates, out of respect for the occasion and to each one of you, we ask that you remain seated until all candidates have received their diplomas. That means don't get up and walk out. Just want to say that. The program will conclude with the official conferment of degrees. Thank you.
Nana Villarreal.
Bernice Diaz, honors. Neoma Ruby Dingba Sampson.
Ronell Williams.
Sumeo Ross. Stephanie Tobias, highest honors. Priscilla Osorio, highest honors. Malia Kamaria Mackey, honors. Adedayo Akporere.
Ashton Pugh. Luisa Lucio.
Ephraim Chihinu.
Nwuso.
Cordelia Anualua Omankegba. Honors. Rosalio Lopez. Honors. Rakan Bajali. Highest honors. Dakia Turner. Rashad Angel. Guadalupe Frere Tolentino. Highest honors. Sandra Valadez. Brianna Juarez. Lucio Mendez. Haritzi Cadena. Honors. Emily Nieto. Brianna Resendiz. High honors. Ruby Marquez. Angela Ruby Segura. Nicole Venegas. Karen Lizeth Pineda. Sarah Avalez. Diana Trochez.
Princess Rodriguez.
Alyssa Roman. Jade Wynn. Ashley McGowan. Rachel Stevens. Honors. Simone Jackson. High honors. Yasmin Bradley.
Kimberly Muniz.
Oluwabu Sayomi Kolawole. Highest honors. Elisa Artiaga. Highest honors. Fiorella Giselle Santiago. Mickey Soto.
Daniel Lagoya.
Miles K. Johnson. James Melendez.
Forget to flip that thing across. Flip it to the left.
Yedidia Takalim. High honors. Aiden Davis. Honors. Jose Castro. Honors. Elijah Woods. Ope Folua Akinbobola. Corey Jason Scott Jr., Victor Salinas, highest honors. Lakendra Bonton.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Norma Perez. I'm the Vice Chancellor for Instructional Services, your Chief Academic Officer. Congratulations, candidates. All of us at HCC, your teachers, advisors, college staff, the administration, and Board of Trustees are proud of you. Today, we honor you. Trustees, I now present the candidates for Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of Arts in Teaching, Associate of Science in Engineering Science, Associate of Applied Science, and all other certificates. Candidates, please rise. Thank you. Houston Community College, Board of Trustees, honored guests, and friends, on behalf of the faculty of Houston Community College, I present to you these candidates for associate degrees. I certify that these candidates who have completed all of their academic requirements are entitled to receive the respective degrees.
Students, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Houston Community College, I hereby confer upon each of you the Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of Arts in Teaching degree, Associate of Science in Engineering Science, and Associate of Applied Science, and all other certificates, respectively, along with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. We now publicly signify your transition from being a candidate to becoming a graduate by asking you to move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Congratulations. Thank you. Please be seated.
I want to thank Dr. Maldonado, Dr. Cynthia Linton-Gary, and the entire Houston Community College Board of Trustees, the HCC faculty, staff, and administration. Congratulations, graduates. We wish you all the best of luck as you move on to your future goals. Now, at this time, please stand and let us sing the Houston Community College alma mater, Always Grateful. Words and music written by Dr. Aubrey Tucker. The members of the audience are asked to please remain seated until the platform party and all the graduates have exited the arena. Now, before I conclude, I just want to say to all the graduates, hashtag assignment understood. This concludes the 2022 Houston Community College Commencement Ceremony.
Thank you.